Hello everybody, it's Nick here, and I thought I'd make a video blog because something happened today, or yesterday I should say, and I didn't really get a chance to mention it, so let me talk about it. So, oh shit, where to go? The Super Off-Road game I got yesterday, it didn't work. Yeah, now I looked it up on Moby Games to see what the cartridges looked like, and someone had uploaded a scan of the cartridge, and it looked exactly like this, and it said United Kingdom, so that kind of scared me. It's like, okay, maybe this is a Mega Drive game, and I know they don't work on a Genesis. Maybe if you modify it or something, but anyways, it says clearly on the front box here, for use with the Sega Genesis system, so, and it says on the cartridge for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive system, so I guess it works for both, I don't know, but anyways, so I took it back to the game store today, and the guy claimed that it worked, so I don't know, I didn't get to see him test it. He took it in the back, so I don't know if they were giving it a blowjob or something. No, in all seriousness, I don't know what was going on back there, but now I buy from these guys quite a bit. Like, usually when I'm there, I'll buy something, and I've never had a problem with their stuff until now, so, you know, I don't hate them necessarily, but, you know, I'm kind of disappointed. So the game still does not work. I tried it in my Genesis, and still nothing. The produced by Sega thing comes up, but after that, just a black screen. Now I thought, okay, well maybe I gotta let the game load, but I gave it like a good minute, and let me tell you, it does not take over a minute for a Sega Genesis game to load. So my only assumption is that either they were just fucking with me and they didn't mean it, or maybe my Genesis is going out. But I did test, you know, another game that I got, that Lakers one, that basketball one that I got a few months ago. That works just fine. So I don't know what's with this. They did tell me though that, you know, if this thing still didn't work, that I could bring my Sega Genesis in and they could see what, you know, if it's my Genesis or if it's the game. They said no matter what, they can't do a refund. So even if I took it back with the receipt and everything today, or I mean yesterday, like when I found it didn't work, it wouldn't have mattered. And I understand the store's got to make money, so I'm not gonna get pissed at them. And I know, and besides, the people that work there are actually really nice people, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna really criticize them. I will say, in my opinion, I think that's a stupid idea. I understand they have to make money, but even my dad was thinking I was kind of ridiculous. So, anyways, that sucks. But I did get a Famicom game today, and I really thank my dad, because, you know, he doesn't really have the money for this. Yeah, he goes out on a fucking limb and goes the extra mile to get me shit. But I got this Famicom game. This is Swordmaster. I actually got this confused with the game Dragon Fighter, which I understand is a pretty rare-ass NES game. Now, this game in the US, it's the same title, Swordmaster. It's pretty rare. Like on eBay, there's one for 45, 35 bucks, 50 bucks, 54. There's one for 145, and these are just loose cartridges. They're not like complete in box or anything. So, this is by Athena, or I don't know how the fuck to say it, but they made Castle Dragon and a few other games. I haven't really played them all that much, but this one I did play it, and I do like it, except the jumping really sucks, because there's parts where you have to, like, yeah, this is one of those games where you have to make perfect jumps or else you fall down and die. I hate games like that. I hate it when they make you have to be precise. And that's not just at the end of the game. In fact, I think there's only like 1 or 2 levels where you can fall down a pit, and they're early in the game. So that is bullshit. That stuff needs to be abolished. Like, it needs to be outlawed. You should not be able to make a game with nearly impossible jumps. I'm sorry, but that's just a huge ass pet peeve of mine. And ugh. So anyways, if I do end up really liking this game, I'm going to review it. In fact, to be honest, my intention is actually to review every single Famicom game that I own. It's kind of unrealistic now, since I'm looking for work and everything, but when I do get the time, I want to do it. So, and plus some of these Famicom games I own, I don't even know how to play, so. Also, I am kind of looking for Tetris, like the Famicom version, so if someone wants to, you know, donate that to me, let me know. They did have it for $6 at the game store, so I could always come back next weekend and pick it up. Let me talk a little bit about Caesar's Palace. I haven't tried it yet, because I I have to get batteries in my Game Gear, and of course that thing's a fucking hog. It takes like fucking four, I think, four like AA batteries on each side. So in fact, let me check because I have it right here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, please not four. Please not. Okay, three. Well, so this thing needs nearly a whole freaking pack of batteries just to work. That is bullshit. The Game Boy needed four, which yeah, was a lot, but it lasted you a long ass time. This thing, it only lasts you like, I don't know. I heard it doesn't last a lot long though. Definitely not as long as the Game Boy. The Game Boy, you could be playing that like if I was on the when I was on the plane to Vegas, I could have played that thing the whole entire trip, and it still would have worked. You know, even until we got to our hotel. But this thing, it might have lasted that long. I don't really know how. I haven't really looked it up because I'm not a Sega person. I'm glad I got it though. I mean, it still works, and I really do like it. Battleships in there. But now I should probably replace it with Caesars. So this game is pretty damn common though. You can find Caesar's Palace for the Game Gear anywhere. But let me talk about this. Now, something I didn't know is, according to the manual, this game, like the Game Gear version, was developed by Teeny Weeny Games, and that's, you know, the UK division of Beam Software. Yeah, the guys that made Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3 on the NES. I already talked about this yesterday, but now I saw that the infamous Matt Furniss, you know, worked on some titles out there. So I asked him, so did you compose the music for this game? And he said, yeah, that was me. So that was awesome to know that was him. Now, the music in this game, it wasn't actually composed by him. It's actually from the Game Boy. There's only two songs. The title screen, which is from it's from the Super Nintendo version. And then you got the in-game theme in the Game Boy version. So the Genesis / Super Nintendo versions were done by Tommy Tallarico. Now, if you're into video game music and you don't know who that is, then don't even listen to video game music anymore. But the Game Boy version was done by Seth Mendelson. I think that's the only game he actually composed music for. But anyways, whoops, I dropped it. But like, thankfully there's nothing valuable in here. But anyways, it says there's 1 to 2 players on here. I didn't know that, but. Anyways, yeah, not a horrible game, and I have the Super Nintendo version. I don't play it a whole lot, but it's not bad. It's a fun little casino game. If I do go to Vegas, which I'm probably not going to be able to go this year, but if I do, I'll bring this. So, anyways, that's that, and I think I'll do a video of Soarin' Master, so I can show you guys what I mean by like the jumping and everything. Again, it's not a terrible game. In fact, on GameFAQs, most of the reviews are pretty good. But I just can't. This jumping mechanics. Those are my only huge gripe. The graphics are awesome. The music kicks ass, but the jumping is just the worst part. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Mine wasn't so good because of today. Some personal shit happened, but. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, guys. It sounded like I said I'll talk to you later. No, I promise I will not stalk you, but I will talk to you guys later via another video blog. And have a good week, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. So, peace out.